And we're back. It won't be long. Took me a bit longer because. Sorry. And we're back. Sorry about this, guys. Took me way longer because Resistance Reborn battery died, which was not planned, but still. Okay, we're back. And some nature porn. But now we have more space, which is great. Now the question is, did I delete you or not? I think I did. And sword broke. Easily one of the nicest nature porn I had in a while. Fuck. Sorry, Sword. Not only Sword clothes, but the nature porn is amazing. So, yeah. Oh, I'm pissed off because I have to restart everything. Fuck you. And your mom. Come on. Tired of fucking reading. I'm gonna clean the apartment. Let's go, perfect. Don't link, it's your wink. Oops. Silly garbage. Don't link, it's your wink. Welcome to the show. Do you want to have a wonderful day on this on this 14 September 25. We just took a 20 minutes break because your boy, like a dumbass, didn't check the battery of Resistance Reborn and it died. So we're still doing Brooklyn Nine-Nine, however, instead of part 2, it's part 3. So without further ado, let's go in. We're still at the same time. I'm a bit annoyed because, again, it took us 20 minutes. We didn't close the computer, so there's 28% left for three episodes. So this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. So we're back with the Boyle's father, and this is super cool because Gina goes in, and Gina is the one that really helped out the father of Charles, which is her blessing. She's basically she was against it, but now she's for it, and it took it took Gina to really like you, to really help the father of Charles to get into the mood. And it's a cool thing because she says, you know who doesn't do nothing? She says, I don't know the name of the father, but she said to the father, and I think it's Lynn. I think his father is Lynn Lanetti. Lynn Lanetti. Shit, we're good. Yeah, his name is Lynn Lanetti now, because I think the name of the mom. And she said, you know who doesn't do anything? Cowards. And Rosa realized that Gina is right. This is why she tells Marcus that she loves him. Terry and Holt are practicing the speech. Now this is kind of cool because Old is in a position where he has to be a bit more how can I say that? He has to be a bit more emotional. So this is really cool, and Terry's the one that really helps him out. He asks, "Oh, tell me about your wedding." His wedding is very, very bad because again, they did it very efficiently, not very lovingly. So they go in. Old has a speech prepared, so he goes in, and at the end, what happened is he looks at Kevin, and he does a speech, which is super, 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 super nice because you see Kevin and he says what he would have liked the priest to say at his wedding. So a very good moment for Otis and Kevin, and that's super cool. That is super cool. And then Kevin asked Old to be to remarry. Marcus tells Rosa like, hey, and this is really cool because Marcus is like, yo, he didn't even invite me to the wedding, and he's starting to get tired of Rosa. I was gonna say bullshit, but let's call it antics. And why is that cool? Is because Rosa realized, but she tells him, I love you, and Marcus says, I love you back. So super emotional moment. See, now we have 70%, which is kind of shitty. Okay, let's go. Episode number 18. Super cool opening. So basically what happened is Charles has a goatee, right? And people are trying to ignore the goatee, but Charles keeps on putting the goatee, and then Old puts a trap on Charles and tell him to come over. So when Charles come over, what does Old do? And this is the craziest, coolest thing ever. Old tells Jake and Terry to Old boil. And what they do is, and this is a really cool moment. What they do is they Old boil down, so they cut the goatee. Why is that a cool moment? Because Jake in a later season is gonna go undercover, and when he goes undercover, he has icy tips, which is blonde hair on brown, and the same thing to him. So this is really cool, and that's pretty much a cool opening.
Yeah, bring it on, son. I love puzzles. I like power spots.
Old has a. This is super cool. Captain Peralta. And this is the weird thing because you see the title and say, okay, Captain Peralta, this is about Jake becoming captain. No, it's about his father. His father, who is a bit of an asshole, if I say so myself. I'm charging the phone, so you're gonna come close look at me, which is something that I know that you love, right? Where I'm gonna be taking the, of course, we're gonna be taking the tripod, which I'm gonna be putting here, right, a bit further. See, 9%. I don't know why now it's the battery is draining super fast. What I do know is fuck you because I'm trying to work and you don't allow me to work. I understand. Give me a sec. And for some reason, 8%, okay, for some reason, this, nice, go. There you go, you're charging, good. For some reason, one of the wire doesn't work with the phone. Now the question is, will the phone survive or will it die? And the answer is, I don't know. So now we're a bit too close. So what I'm gonna do, I cannot zoom out. So I'm gonna take the battery, put it a bit towards here. This is way too far. Okay, nothing we can't take care of. Okay. So we're gonna move this, which is the phone, over here. I'm gonna move, oh, there you go, perfect. Don't drop your phone, bro. We're gonna move the chair here, and there you go. Is that better? That's much better. And you're gonna come here. Now, I think I'm gonna have enough battery, but not enough storage. But this sucks because I like having the background. I like having the background. It's not bad though, it's not bad. I mean, we've done much worse. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, yes, okay, cool. So yeah, so I'll to ask the question to the squad and say, hey, the prize is a Beyonce ticket. So he has them to solve a riddle, but the riddle is unsolvable, which is kind of super cool because it asks people to do it like a teamwork. And it's supposed to be a really good exercise for the team, but it doesn't work.
What? Yeah.
Jake goes in and his father talks to him, and his father talks to him, and I gotta say I'm super happy because this is the second mention of Montreal. So the first mention was Rosa saying that when she's in a slump, she goes to Montreal to have a bone down, and which is kind of cool because she's cute. Rosa is, I want to say hot. I know that sometimes you guys don't like the term hot, so I'm gonna say instead cute. Okay, so with that being said, he goes in, Charles goes in, and Charles is a very good friend because he said, Dad, Jake, your dad is a piece of shit. He doesn't care about you. He never did. He's just using you to get out of the tickets. And then Jake is like, no, my father's not like that. My father's a good person. My father's a good dude. But no, Jake, Charles is right. Okay, so here we're good with baddies. Here we're really good actually. Good. Wait. So, in this one, Boils is Bold is super cool. Jake's dad goes a lot from Quebec to another place. I don't remember the other place, but Quebec. Reason why Quebec medication is cheaper. A lot of people do that. So this is a cool thing. Jake.
My dad is the best pilot. Tell him that word. Okay, this one time I'm in Eugene to ride the jumpsuit with the commuter jet. Wait, off engine. I went right across.
Yeah, his father's kind of an asshole. I want to see a specific scene. What the? Oh, there you go. The two father figure that he has. This is super nice. But the ult is a bit of that, and it's going to be shown in this first. Good news, this is charging perfectly. So this is great news, actually. Okay. Charlie is not impressed because he knows this guy's full of shit. Amy goes in and it's Terry. Amy and Terry and Rosa and Gina. Now, this is kind of cool because I believe in Amy and Terry because they're similar. We remember the famous diet thing. But Gina and Rosa, it feels like, okay, well, these characters almost never had a scene together. Only two of them together, so kind of forcing a relationship where there's no relationship, right? I thought it was kind of caca, but hey. Jake's father goes in, and this is a super cool moment, super cool moment, because they have this really nice dinner of sausage, which is a recommendation from Boyle. However, at the end, you see that Jake's father asked him to help him, so Charles was kind of right here, which is super cool. Jake asked his friend for help, said like, I don't know what to do here. See, there's a moment that I didn't talk about. You guys remember when Jake arrested the boss of Sophia? He had a choice between being Jake and being a cop, and he did the right choice by being a cop, right? In this case, however, it is a little bit different because it's his father, it's not a girlfriend, it's different. Jake worshipped his father, and this is the insane thing. You can kind of tell that Ult understands where Jake is coming from, and Ult wants Jake to make the good decision. By the way, which is taking us back to season 1, episode 2, with the cop car and the penises. Hitchcock speaks French, which is kind of cool. So they go into the plane, and this is super cool because Charlie's basically warning that Jake that his father is an asshole and shit like that. And again, this is bad because the father says, listen, I had a couple of pills. But then you actually see the picture, and he has a whole bunch of pills. And you see the picture.
You guys want a 10% discount on duty-free maple syrup?
And I have to say, the French accent here is nailed. However, it's a little bit of a problem. You go to Quebec, has a different French accent than French people. So this is a French from Paris and a French, not French from Quebec. Look at this, look at the picture. And super, super, super funny because Hitchcock takes a poutine, which is traditional food from Montreal, which is super, super, super good. Jake and Charles try to get information. They realized that he had an accomplice, so they put the whole case on the accomplice, which wasn't true because his father was truly a bad person. And we already have the ending. Gina is the one that's able to say, "Listen, I know your secret. I know that you cannot solve this equation, this enigma." And Olt's like, "How did you know?" And she's like, "Well, first of all, I saw your reaction. It's the same reaction of Amy being told that it wasn't solvable." This is super cool. Energy saver is on, so this is a bit of a problem, but we should be okay. So they see that there is a they have the fingerprints on the cleaning bottle, so they basically are able to pin the crime on somebody else. However, Jake does the ultimate good thing here. Which is oh yeah. So he saved the father, and the father is there, and then they have a party, right? To say, hey, we're gonna celebrate your father, and Charles trying to help him because his father doesn't come. Jake realized the father don't even show up. He's like, we made this party for you to say, hey, you're free. You're a free man, to celebrate your freedom, and you don't even care. So then Jake goes to the apartment and said, listen, I don't care. I know that you're not a good dad, and I know that you don't want to be a dad. Once you're gonna be ready to be a good dad, you're gonna be able to be in my life. Now there's a cool thing. This is a cool thing. I don't have storage. Fuck my fucking life. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is come here. We didn't have the storage. What? Okay. This is huge. How much I remember them. I still knew them by heart. I was listening to Spring Break Anthem. And Spring Break Anthem is a song from Lonely Island. Again. seating arrangement from the in-law.
Again, we're watching 399. Right? So.
Okay, good. Bros be for hosen, not opposing. I'm gonna do a shot, me too. I'm gonna get fucked up, me tree. Came for a week with the king at the beach. T-shirt, see-through, Cancun, Lauderdale. Marry a man. Jokes about my thoughts. Two queen. Hand in hand. Two. Marry a man. Two king walking hand in hand. Promise to cherish, love, and respect him. Whoa. Coming. Ooh. 140 instead of 130. 140 instead of 130. I'm gonna do a shot, me too. Haha. I'm really good at this, huh? You're dumb, dude. You're making mistake after mistakes. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Good. We won. Claim. And get what? We get another card. Huh? What in the heck? Oh no. I didn't have any balance. Shit. Good. It's very inexpensive to do. Okay. So now. Good.
The police with backup of the military arrive.
Okay, the fuck am I watching?
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Okay, let's go. What?
So, over the last week, you guys were up in arms. You came at me with pitchforks, torches, and a lot of complaining through chat like this. And what you said was, we want late night chill, and we're very upset that you took this away from us. What about American Truck Sim? And I said, well, you guys stopped showing up for American Trucks. Like, seriously, like I was doing it every week, once a week. And then all of a sudden I noticed a big decline in viewership, less people were showing up, and then we didn't even hit the goal last time, so we stopped doing it. And I guess some people are upset by that. They're like, listen, there's a couple things. Number one, not everyone can make every stream. It was just an off night. In addition, we really like that chill interactive vibe that we have with you during Truck Sim. You have a couple of drinks, you loosen up, we have fun conversation, and it's a time. We're not getting that right now. We're just getting a lot of rage-bait games, right? So, here's the deal. I've listened to your feedback. Tonight, on the late stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time, American Truck Sim returns. Now, let me tell you something, all right? It's a lot of work for me. I put the wheel and pedal away. They're in the closet on the top shelf. So tonight, to make this stream happen, just listen to this. I have to open this closet, turn on the light. I have to reach up with both of my arms. It's heavy. I have to reach up to the top shelf of my storage closet. I have to grab and take out the wheel and pedal again. I have to bring them over here and actually hook them up to the desk. I then have to plug them into the PC. And then on top of all of that, listen to this, I then have to get the stick shift too. And I have to do all of that again. That's a lot of work. So I hope you guys are actually going to show up. I hope that this wasn't a case of just a vocal minority, like two people who are upset and kept yelling at me all week. And if I do this tonight, I hope people will show up, engage, and support the American Truck Sim stream. Alright, seriously, I really hope so. Well, thank you, Final Wish. This is now, what, the third stream that Final Wish has done? They did it on the main stream on Friday, they did it today, and actually did it on the Gear stream the other night. Obviously, thank you so much, Final Wish, for insane contributions. We will do a shout out for that in a second. Let me finish my thought before I lose my train of thought. So, hopefully you guys will show up tonight for Truck Sim. Yes, I will have some drinks. Alright, I don't know what yet, because I'm out of the seltzers. I think I still have some of the, remember I had those drinks like months ago? What were they? I think they were like smeared off ice drinks or something. So those have a little bit more sugar in them. They taste a little better, but they're a little bit more sugary. But I gotta get through them. Like I bought them like 2 months ago. I never drank them because I went back to seltzers and stuff. So, hopefully, you guys will show up, engage, and support American Truck Sim on the late stream tonight. Okay? So that would be awesome of what I was doing back when we were doing Truck Sim every week. I will do one Truck Sim stream a week on a night stream if we get support. But we have to get the people showing up and supporting. Okay? So hopefully you will show up tonight and support American Truck Sim. Okay?
So much to do.
Okay, now obviously we have some shout outs to do. Let's do these shout outs. First of all, good morning everyone. This person says, King, how does the NFL season affect youth support and engagement? Is there an overlap between your audience and NFL fans, or would you say your audience tends to not watch football? I think hold on. Freaking hurt my mouth. This is disgusting. Here's the thing. If you look at my analytics on YouTube, okay, which incidentally is one of the stories we're going to cover this morning, is the YouTube views dip issue that's been happening for the last month. And I'm going to talk all about that because the case has been broken wide open. The source of this has been determined. So we're actually looking at analytics today, okay? But my YouTube analytics tell me an interesting story. Just about half of my viewership is in the United States, and just under half of my viewership is outside of the US. I think it's like a 55-45 split, something like that, okay? So that means that about 50% of the people who watch me might be interested in American football. FYI, it's called the NFL, National Football League here in the United States. If you hear someone say NFL, that's what they're referencing, American football. And so, I know that when these certain sports seasons start, a lot of the times the games will end up overlapping
20 gigs.
stuff that I do. Okay? The thing is, I stream a lot, right? I'm here almost every day. It's rare when I even have a week or 2 days off like this week. So, chances are, there's going to be overlap. There's going to be times when I'm streaming, there's a giant game going on. That pulled away from my viewership a bit. Is it a big deal? No. In general, I just don't pay attention to it. The way I see it is this. I'm the dependable guy.
I didn't have enough space. Fuck you.
It's going to be streaming. So if you can make it great, if not, it's not a big deal. There's just going to be a bunch of other streams coming up anyway. So it's not the end of the world. Okay? If you can make it, great. If you can't make it, well, come to the next stream. I'm happy with that. I don't ever really see a humongous decline in viewership, engagement, or support because of the NFL, because of the NBA, because of baseball or anything like that. Not really. Every once in a while you will see in chat there's a hot game going on, people want to start talking about it. But I'm not a sports guy, so it doesn't really affect me. So there you go. So we're at 8 out of
Sorry, Shield.
just like
You got no more storage.
that's crazy. That amount of support that I've gotten the last few days has skyrocketed before. And by the way, for the record, it's not all about the winning goal. Isn't around like we get to go on Friday night fights. Okay? So 8 out of 10 means only 2 goals to go. And we will be doing DSP tries it. The Katsu Burger. Alright?
Katsu Burger, alright?
Katsu Burger. I did it last year in November. We tried this pork katsu and we did a beef katsu, and they were absolutely amazing. This year we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do a actual tofu katsu. Can tofu taste good in a katsu style sandwich? Tofu is weird.
I kinda have to restart this one.
Flavorless unless you cook it with certain seasonings or sauces and ingredients. It tends to be like a sponge for flavor. So
Yes.
And in addition, I'm probably gonna get a second sandwich. I don't know what yet. It could be chicken. It could be another pork. We'll see. And I'm gonna get some sides. So it's gonna be a good one. If you didn't see the original Katsu Burger, DSP tries it. It's live over on DSP Reacts. That's app DSP Reacts on YouTube. That's my React channel / vlogging channel. And it was a good one of the best episodes of DSP tries it I did during its revival in the fall of last year. You'll definitely enjoy that episode. These burgers are huge and photogenic. They are. They're like giant. So this should be a really good episode coming up. Looks like we might be doing it tomorrow, depending on support. Like if we hit a goal tonight, if we hit a goal tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow during the stream. We'll have to see how things go. Okay? Cool. So obviously, final wish, thank you. You've been so generous with your support over the last several days, and I absolutely appreciate it. Someone tipped $1.99. Said, "Wish you didn't have 2 days off. It's a bummer. You're always the reliable guy. It feels like your most support now is from 1 or 2 top balls. I just tune out the second you hit your goal. I don't know why. So wait a minute. Hold on a second. Just think about how ridiculous that sounds. I tune out the second you hit your goal. So you're tuning into my streams just to see if I hit a support goal? You're not here for the content, for the discussion, for the gameplay, for the labs. You're here to see if I hit my goal. You are a bizarre individual. Seriously, that's just weird to me. So thanks for $2. I don't know what to tell you. By the way, I deserve as many days off as I can take. I really do. I work more than most content creators on the internet and have for over 15 years. If I have an extra day off with my wife and I can take it, I will.
Got so much to do.
Thanks for $2.
No. Please. Oh. Battery's dead.